almost home. It's official to the extent that he has signed off with the lawyers and all that. Now all it needs is league approval, and John Spano will be the official owner of the New York Islanders. Yesterday, Spano met the press for the first time here at the Nassau Coliseum.
It became clear to us that to ensure our success and achieve those goals, we needed to change the majority owner of this franchise and to find a majority owner who would be totally committed in time and resources to achieving those goals. I am pleased to announce that we have found that individual, and his name is John Spano. He knows his hockey, he's dedicated, he's young, he's bright, he's creative, he's financially strong, and most importantly, he has an unrelenting desire to win.
Yes, we will get a new building. Mr. Galata is here, and I hope that that's a good signal and sign of things to come, and I appreciate you being here, Tom. Yes, Mike Milbury is the man that will run hockey. I have every confidence in the world in Mike, and I'm very, very grateful that he's here. He's very easy to work with. He's been a great sounding board, and he's as knowledgeable as anybody, I think, in the league about hockey. And yes, I'll be back in New York quite often. Not quite often, very often. This is a very, very important investment for me, but it's a passion, it's a love, so I tend to be here as much as humanly possible.
There is much to be thankful for very clearly this Thanksgiving season with the penning of this agreement. And I'm very, very pleased that John has agreed to keep the Islanders in Nassau County and at the Nassau County Veterans Memorial Coliseum, and that he has agreed as well to devote a good deal of attention and resources to the team both on and off the ice.
Eddie Westfall joins us right now. You were here in your ambassador role yesterday. What did you think?
Immediately, you had to know that that John Spano has a passion, and his passion is hockey. His passion, of course, is business too, because he's in his young years been very successful. But he's determined, and you can see that he's also an emotional person. It was very difficult for him. He said many times that he's a private person. Being in front of the press, being in front of the cameras and the microphones is not his piece. He doesn't particularly care for it. He had to do it. He did an admirable job, but you could tell he was uncomfortable, and he's a very decent guy, and I think that that's really the fact that he is going to make it happen no matter what, and he seems so determined.
And he's already started to make things happen. For example, if you picked up today's newspapers, you saw a full-page ad that John basically took out to speak to the fans and to let them know that he was serious about getting this thing straightened out in a hurry. Spano yesterday said that he's very, very aware of the passion of the fans of the Islanders.
That was the biggest surprise. The letters I've gotten, the advice, the cards, the advice. I mean, I can't begin to tell you. It shocked me. They're not only educated, they're so passionate about it. It caught me off guard a bit and concerned me, but they've been wonderful. And to those people, I promise you, we will do what it takes to get back to where this team once was. I mean, you got these great young guys up here that are going to be the heart and soul of this team for the next 10 years. I promise you that that's what we will do. And thank you for welcoming me back to Long Island and back to New York. I may live in Texas, but this is where I'm born and raised.
Well, Stan Fischler, you're a born and bred New Yorker, too. What did you think of Mr. Spano's debut? 3
E's. He was engaging, he was emotional, and most of all, John Spano was as enthused as any fan at yesterday's press conference. And when all was said and done, the fans are at the top of his list of priorities. Fans are #1 priority.
And to get the fans back in the building. We have to do something to get them excited again about coming to Islander games, whether it be marketing, whether it be upgrading the talent, anything along those lines to get them back. That in the building are the #1 priorities. They're the same.
I'll be talking to John and to his representatives in the very, very near future to determine the needs of the needs of the Islanders and our mutual objective to upgrade the Nassau County Veterans Memorial Coliseum in order to meet the future needs of the franchise and also to meet the needs of our fans.
That's bribery. There's no question about it. It's graft. But Mr. Gallardo, would you please come up? We'd like you to share in this excitement.
Hold yours up here.
It was the first time I've ever had a coach admit graft at a press conference. That shows you there was a lot of lightness there, guys.
And that there's a building that needs to be erected, and hopefully in the pretty near future, too. 18's former coach had quite an honor this week as Al Orber was inducted. Hoffey can't hold on, but now Green with the intercept. Quick shot wide to the left of Hextall. Hoffey, crisp pass to Jonsson, cuts and shoots. He scores! Kenny Jonsson gives the Islanders a 1-minute. Scoring for the first time since the trade that brought him here. And McInnis comes back and shoots. He scores! Marty McInnis makes it 2-0. Islanders. More. Out to Svoboda. Doesn't fire. Ninema's got it. His pass picked off by Hoffey. And here's Ziggy up the right side working on Svoboda. Quick shot. He scores! Short-handed goal by Ziggy Hoffey. 3-0. Islanders. The point didn't realize Svoboda wasn't there. So here's McInnis. Berard heads to the net. He's there. He shoots. Snow the save. They score on the rebound. Marty McInnis.